Location, location, location. Dirigo Pines is a unique community in central Maine, just 2 miles from the flagship campus of the University of Maine, and 5 miles from Maine's third largest city, with a major tertiary medical center, international airport, large mall, riverfront restaurants, a variety of museums and art studios, and the center for major cultural events, including the American Folk Festival. The tourism slogan, Maine, the way life should be, is true to those of us who have found a home here. And who better could tell you what life is like at Dirigo Pines than our residents? So we've interviewed a few folks to give you some insight. If anything intrigues you, give us a call and see how your life might be at Dirigo Pines. We began by asking current residents why they chose Dirigo Pines.
There's one thing which was a deciding factor, that it was between here and a place in North Carolina. And after we talked with you, we came back on the Sunday afternoon. It was a beautiful fall day. And we found the nature trail and the Orono trail system right here at Dirigo Pines. And we walked one of the trails, and it was just so beautiful in the blue sky, and of course fall in Maine, you can't beat it. And that was the tipping factor for us. And since we've been here, we've taken advantage of those walks a lot. And in fact, Mimi and I, we did some snowshoeing up there a couple of weeks ago. And the neighbours have been wonderful, very supportive, very caring. If anybody's going to the airport or to the bus station in Bangor, there's always somebody willing to take you or pick you up. It's a good feeling of belonging.
I was very open to sense of community. I hadn't been aware of how much community, in the sense of you're walking, you see people, you're constantly interacting, and in a sense you really can choose how much of that community you engage with on a very regular basis. I think if you were extremely gregarious, you could do something absolutely twice every day with people just in this community. Yeah.
Well, we moved to Dirigo Pines and looked at this community because we have a cottage in southern Maine, so we knew we wanted to be in the Northeast. We love the winter. We love the 4 seasons also. And we didn't want to live in a city of millions, and so the atmosphere in the Bangor area attracted us. The university attracted us, and the many options that are available in this area. The symphony, the plays. We found a church that we liked very much. So there were quite a few different components that went into our decision. Another thing that we enjoy day drives, and Maine is a great place to leave at 8 in the morning, go up to Fort Kent, and we do that and do it quite often, or to Jackman along the Canadian border, and come back the same day and just see a different part of the state. And so we've kind of laid out the state and go in all directions, and
long days some days.
Yeah, long days some days, but it's from the ocean to the mountains, it's a great place to have a little adventure every day.
The Homeowners Corporation clearly integral to the community here. Several shareholders, the majority, 5 out of the 7 members are shareholders. They have their ears to the ground. They are on a daily basis are in touch with, from time to time, virtually every other resident here at Dirigo Pines. And they really take the pulse of the community for us. And from the development company's point of view, that's absolutely the perspective that we want to have, because we all have the same goal, which is to continue to make this an extraordinary community.
I've been on the board for 4 years now, since the founding of the board, and it's been a wonderful experience. It's been a time to be involved with some of the vision and long-term vision and planning. I've enjoyed being able to work with the staff from Affiliated and help give some guidance in some of the changes and some of the positive things that have happened in the last 4 years.
In terms of the support staff that we have up here, we're very fortunate to have two Steves. We have Steve Bowler, who does a phenomenal job his title is Director of Marketing, but he's really, from our perspective, a shareholders advocate. He works very closely with them. He deals with the day-to-day issues that don't necessarily have anything to do with construction or maintenance. And he's complemented on the other side by Steve Crowdy, the emperor of Dirigo Pines, who we're just so very fortunate. Steve builds these homes like he's going to live in them. He maintains them like he's going to live in them.
It was, we'll find a way. I'm sure that's possible. And that really positive attitude about things that we asked if they could be done in making the cottage our own, he wanted to help us to make that possible.
Because neither of us is very handy with fixing things. Sure. And the people who come have been really good. And the other thing I would add is, I really like this house. Yeah. I really do. You know, I like the layout, and I like the fact that it's smaller than what we had. It's about half the size of what we had. I like having a heated garage. But, you know, I really like the house.
This has exceeded what our expectations were as far as neighbours are concerned. We expected people to be friendly, but we found that the support is there. We're not in each other's homes all the time, because this is New England, you know, and but people are there for you.